What you won't do.
Next story.
Do for love.
nytimes.com. Wife of Santa Claus interviewed by Oprah. Pleads for husband's release. Dantry Quist-Acton.
2 to 3 minutes.
In a tearful interview that brought tissues and tinsel to televisions nationwide, Oprah Winfrey sat down with the rarely seen Mrs. Claus, her voice heavy with longing as she pled for the release of her husband. Confined to their North Pole residence and workshops, amidst elves and despair and reindeer with drooping antlers, Mrs. Claus opened up about the longest separation they've ever endured, painting a heartbreaking picture of a kingdom on the brink.
It's not the same without him, she confided, her gaze misty as she clutched a worn red mitten. The workshop is silent, the toys unfinished, even the gingerbread smells tinged with sadness. The elves just shuffle, not singing, not crafting. They miss their Santa.
The interview offered a glimpse into the North Pole's turmoil. Cameras panned over toy mountains gathering dust, half-painted rocking horses, and a forlorn Rudolph nuzzling Mrs. Claus's outstretched hand.
Christmas, for us, isn't just about gifts, she emphasized, her voice trembling. It's about family, togetherness, the joy of seeing children's faces light up. Without Santa, that magic feels hollow.
Mrs. Claus described the agonizing wait for news, the whispered anxieties about the trial against Santa for thousands of counts of manslaughter and reckless endangerment following the Marrakesh disaster. He loves those children, she insisted, her eyes pleading. He would never, ever intentionally harm anyone. It was an accident, a terrible one, but an accident.
Her words resonated with viewers, igniting a social media flood of support under the hashtag #FreeSanta. Fans, children, and even celebrities like Mariah Carey voiced their support, urging authorities in Morocco to consider the spirit of Christmas in their judgment. Still, some were hesitant to offer unalloyed support.
He's hurt a lot of people, said one commenter. Thousands. He can't just walk free even if he's built up centuries of goodwill.
Mrs. Claus's plea for her husband's release resonated deeply with the audience. Oprah, her own voice thick with emotion, called for compassion and understanding in the face of tragedy.
Oprah closed the segment with a message for anyone with an open heart. Christmas is about forgiveness, about believing in the impossible. Maybe, just maybe, there's a way to bring the big guy home in time to spread that very joy Santa embodies. After all, what's Christmas without a little Yuletide miracle?